What's up, guys? Hello and welcome back to some more Vicky 3 as Switzerland. It is time for us to try to take on the French and get ourselves the North Rhine here. This is going to take 22 infantry. We have some excess that we can save up before we hit 50. So we are going to just send it and see what happens. I'm curious. Mobilize all our armies, mobilize all our conscripts, and we are going to war. We've been upgrading to squad infantry. Hopefully that will do something. We have yet to see. But I think it's safe to say we're going to need people to defend here, mostly. You need to either be promoted. Let's promote you a little bit. So let's get you promoted up there to a higher level. Bam, level 4. You have more conscripts than you can stomachs. We'll get you both promoted here. Also defensive. Delaying tactics. Oh. Defend is... Yeah, we'll just be defensive. I like these delaying tactics. That sounds cool. Okay, you need to be promoted. This is the guy, I think, that had the ace with him, right? Hoping so. Okay. Mobilizing all our armies. We're going to have to up our taxes to make do here while we do this. I'm hoping to keep our barracks producing. And now we have fucking Brazil siding against us. Who wants in on this? Just Brazil. What could I do? What else is, like, worth it here? What's, like, a liberate country? I could liberate Occitania. That'd be really cool. I don't think we're ever going to push that far. So I don't think we're going to go for liberating Occitania. Instead, we're just going to go and pull our normal stuff here. All my armies are mobilized. Yes, they are. Oh, you need to be on the front. Let's see how this goes. I'm genuinely curious on how we fare, because we are upgrading our stuff. We are mobilizing some more troops and things. So I think we could put up a pretty decent fight, all things considered. We are going to have a lot of military goods being used, like radios and telephones. And our lack of rubber is starting to really hurt us here. Definitely starting to feel the burden of not having access to the sea when it comes to that. But what can you do? Can only work with what we've got here. Alright, let's see. We can defend all day. What is it they've asked for? They want war reps, so we can always go for those. We should actually, like, slaughter these guys. What is our strategic focus here? I need to get rid of that. Move that and put our focus up here in North Rhine. Needs to be right there. Alright, we're just going to wear them down. Yeah, because manpower-wise, we are just kind of outnumbered. If there's one thing we're good at, it's defense. Look at our armies here. I need to double-check this, make sure no one's doing anything crazy. Make sure we all have capacity for the armies that we have. Okay, should be good here. It's crazy how our capital is down here in the south, so we really have to defend that super well. Cannot afford to lose a ton there. How are we doing in terms of our barracks here? Let's go NCO training up for our conscripts here. It's going to cost us quite a bit, but I think it's worth it. Let's also go... Okay, we can't give up our stuff up here. We want to. We can't afford it. How are we doing in terms of our balance of goods? Need a lot more fabric, a lot more sugar, a lot more alcohol. Oh, that's why I was building those. I was wondering why I had certain things like these oil industries or these food resources in my queue. It turns out it's so we can... Yeah, we'll lose some war support. That's fine. Shouldn't be too big of a pain here. Oh, we've opened up the second front. Did they take our capital? Okay, well, let's push this front then. Who's the guy that we got a lot of attack? Turn scratch, independent native. Someone should be really good at this. Ambitious open terrain commander. Let's do that one. Who's on this front? Okay, I need to have this guy, this second Swiss army, move down here. I don't know how they got to push that. That's strange. Wear their troops down up in the north here. We will take back the south. There we go. There's the north. And holy cow, that's a lot of coasts. What are you doing? Need you on this front. I need you on like this front right here. You're attacking, good. I need you to attack there as well, good. Oh my god. It's working out though. While we have enough goods, we're kind of running them over. Okay, North's winning. How do these guys have access to these guys? They shouldn't have a org, right? Like they shouldn't have supply down there. There we go. We clean that up. That's the war goal taken. Radical expansion. I can see our economy is hemorrhaging now. Losing 500,000 each week. This will knock those guys into lost territory. Yeah, their war goal should be gone. Let's see if we can push the front here. They're at -10. We're going to take back the North Rhine, boys. Let's go! Let's go! It wasn't even super terrible here. I don't even have to pause my construction. If I pause construction, we're doing fine. We'll keep that going. Okay, maybe we don't push some of these. Let's just go and defend. We've gotten everything we need. We hold and just take down some of their lands here. And there we go. That is the North Rhine taken, and we've broken, we've proved that we can take on the French. That's actually very important to me. That was good. That was good. I don't know how long that will last, because they eventually will catch up to us in terms of government. But for now, we're doing good. Anyone else want to sell me? Oh, someone has access to... Yes. I like how we have Austro-Hungarians and we have Hungary. It's like they're, you know, they're free from each other, but... Also, these guys keep having revolts. Okay, can I declare for anything here? I want you to be my rival. All of you guys should hate... I should hate you. I don't want to be part of this. Instead, I want to do my own war. Is it worth going up to the next level of infamy? We've dealt with the input goods shortage. What is this? What in the heck? I guess. How many states do we have, by the way? That's gonna be good to count that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 states. I might have counted that wrong, but it looks like 19 states. Which is actually very good. And with 19, like what's the culture form here? I know we can only form one, and that's the Central European hegemony. We need 35. We need to double our control here by taking a... Oh yeah, this is not happening. I could take some of these things, but we're not taking any of the ones from Prussia. I guess I could take Westphalia, which would put me up to 18. But yeah, I don't think we're getting all the way over there. Still, though, I'm quite... Alright, I think it is time for us to clean up Austria-Hungary and welcome them into our fabulous state. We're going to declare for Moravia. And I also think it is time that we push ourselves above the 50% infamy mark and get real close to that cut down to size margin. We won't get right there, but we'll get real close there. I'll take Austria as well. And that's going to put us at 90 infamy. I think that's enough going into our tail end of our game here. Get us right up to that level. And we will mobilize all of our armies, raise all our conscripts, and generally just make it a bad time for our Austrian friends down here in the south. Make sure we have enough capacity in all of our guys. Okay, that sounds good. And Great Britain has rivaled us. Oh, that's the one thing is we might lose our rubber. Yeah, it's gonna really suck if we lose our rubber. Great Britain, I need you to love me. Love me enough to do trade with me. This might be our last war. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but we lose 5 each year. We need 10 years to get back down to 40 infamy. Right? So, taking Moravia and Austria, I mean, we might be able to take... I mean, if we take Styria and Tyrol, that's a successful campaign, right? Like, I mean, it's already a successful campaign. Don't get me wrong. But with the confines of this challenge of not having a self-sustained market, I can't just do forever war. Because the second I get up to 100, people are going to cut me down to size, they're going to cut off my trade routes, and I'm just... You know, I don't have the final tier of tech. I don't have rubber. I have oil. I just don't have rubber. It's the only thing I can't fight back on. Which is tragic, because I really think we could do some good there. We're getting chemical warfare, and then we have tanks, and then we're done with our army resource. Austria is back down in the diplomatic play. So does that mean I still take the infamy? No, they cut me down. Okay, cool. Okay, we got that for free. Nice. I wish I didn't do that. I really wanted to actually go to war there. But we have Moravia now. It has buildings, synthetic plants, and coal mines. Nothing crazy. Right, now what the hell do I do? I expected that to take me up over a certain threshold, but now I'm just still here, and I can't do war with you. Is it time for Poland? The walk to Poland? I trade with Russia a ton. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't go to war with Russia right now. That's just... You, though. Bologna. 32 infamy. It's going to put me, like, right around... What is that? 76? 77? For a 12 million GDP province. That sounds pretty convincing. Let's go ahead and cut back on our military, or, fuck it, let's build more constructors. Actually, you know what I need? We are not at the cap for universities, so let's build some of those. Yeah, we need like 2 or 3 more of those. But we already have a ton of these. Give me 7. There you go. That's 21 innovation. That should be enough. Cool. And then we'll build more constructors and 8 here and 8 there, and then we'll let that right size. Okay, I guess we're waiting for infamy to tick down at this point. We're building up the market, trying not to use all of our rubber, even though we have a shortage. It's just, it stopped telling us there's a shortage because I've, you know, done everything. The French won't trade with me because we're rivals. I need another big war. Like, what do I do? What can I do? I cannot do nothing. I cannot do nothing because of infamy. Unfortunate. Let's fix that good shortage in Brunswick. Where is that? Brunswick. Give me like 3 of those, please. Thank you. As we also get our church. Or yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let time tick by. We're gonna fix our shortage of things and let infamy tick down. I think our next one's gonna be Belgium or maybe France if they get out of our war here. Are we getting closer to forming this? I don't think we're gonna have time to form it. It's like a distant goal. We need to get somehow 17 more things in 17 some odd years. So doesn't seem likely, but we're just gonna slowly finish our expansion. I think this might be the last episode, maybe this or the next one. Workers' protections. Let's fucking do workers' protection. Sure. Get it passed. Get it out of here. Let's build our communist utopia now that we've achieved our expansionary goals. It's kind of weird because like our capital and our Swiss lands, our capital is in our southwest. Like it's the most endangered place because it's right next to France, right next to Italy. right? We could have like put it like right in Saxony, but nope. Thought I'd check in with you guys. It's 1914 here. We're gonna hold a grand exhibition because we can now have enough art academies to do just that. I thought it'd be fun. We'll try to go and do some of that. We can't really go on any expeditions to get that up here. Lead Switzerland through 10 years as cultural and technological capital of the world. Enemy front has reached West Switzerland. It's under control of the nation. Okay, so we need 10 years of peace for the Belle Epic. We have Jack the Ripper. He's around here. We'll have to go and figure out that. And then Cliche, gathering treasures or on expeditions, researching technologies, and increasing your country rank. Lose by gaining your infamy. Okay, and then we have a petition for something from the trade unions. We're getting tanks in 2 years. Don't need to go for anything else. Maybe we'll do some society research instead. But we're building stuff. We're sitting at a ton of construction now. It's kind of insane how much construction we have. Our GDP is climbing. Great Britain has outpaced us because of their cheaty ports and boats and stuff that we can't really compete with. Same with like the US. If we look at their prestige, like I just really want to take a look and see like this prestige. It has 700 from being a navy. We'd totally pass them if we had a navy. And then we have Kingdom of France here. What is your naval prestige? Yeah, 900. Let's call that 900. We'd pass you two. In fact, we did just pass the United States organically. Let me do these events here real quick. Bonus Grand Exhibition points. Letter from the university. Help with the... I want more political strength from our guys over there. And then increase the Grand Exhibition. Cool, we're doing all that stuff. We're at third rank major power. GDP is climbing, highest standard of living. We are pretty far behind in population from the Raj and the two Chinas in front of us. Not terrible. And we'll have the grandest exhibition of them all in 4 years. What's our Belle Epic looking like? I could move my capital if I wanted to do it. I don't think there'll ever be an enemy front. If I move my capital like Saxony. Let's actually try to do that. Let's try to move our capital. Let's go to Württemberg. Just get it away from like our closest enemy border here. We'll put Stuttgart as our new capital. That's more centralized. I actually like that a lot better. Lets me do war without having any concerns here. We are waiting for truce. Truce is the time up. We have 3 years with Switzerland and 18 months with the France. I should say the Hungary's, not the Switzerland. I can actually do trade with you now. Franchise the farmers. We will not be completing our economic dominance stuff because we don't have people in our market. It is our market and ours alone. Deal with that. Game. Take that as you will. We need a ton of bureaucracy. What happened there to increase our bureaucracy costs? We gained a bunch of pop. I guess we gained some pop in our oh, it's because I changed my capital, I think. Maybe? Maybe when you change your capital, you don't have to pay for your capital state? I think that has something to do with it. I'm not sure, though. But the fact that I just changed my capital and suddenly we have income tax problems. All right, we have 7 weeks until our grand exhibition begins. I've almost lost all my infamy because I don't want to go to war with France just yet because we have this Belle Epic here that will fail if enemy front has reached West Switzerland, which is our westmost border. So it's, you know, right as we declare war, we're going to have that happen. So I'm trying to avoid that happening any way possible. It's not for certain if we, we'll let you guys fight. Just let them do their thing. But yeah, I think once we do the Grand Exhibition, we're going to try to go to war with Austria-Hungary. We are really shot up in GDP. We're at a third of a mil, a bill, not a mil. We're the #1 GDP, and we are now the second-ranked great power. We've passed France, but we're not going to pass Britain because they just have too much with a 1,300 from Navy, and then they have the subjects and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of rough there. But yeah, we got our grand exhibition here, 100 prestige. Kind of isn't going to affect us a ton. It will solidify second, but we're not going to have anything major happen from that. And I think with that, we do go to war with Austria-Hungary. We're going to try to take their state. And then I think I'm actually going to add Tyrol as a secondary war goal here. Let us declare. I want to add Tyrol. How are we doing right now? We're at 33. Do I want to go above 30? Yeah, we'll risk it. Let's risk it. Give me Tyrol as my secondary war, and I want to actually add it to primary. Sitting me at 66 infantry. We are going to take our armies, mobilize all, and raise conscripts. I want this to go to war. I hope it does, because I have tanks. Yes, we built tanks, and apparently we need more tanks. How many tanks do we need now? I did not build enough tanks. Oh, that actually should tick up. I have more than that. We have like a capacity. How much do we get per war industry? Because I have like 20 of these damn things focusing on tanks. 1 second. Let me see. Where is my war industries here? Tanks is 40 per level. Yeah, we have enough for 400 here. We should not worry about tanks. Let's go ahead and man. Is that? Oh, that's just their second front here. You go there. You go to this other front. Man up on that front, and you man up on that front. We're just gonna do advance, I think. Cautious advance where applicable. Do you have any special types? You just have normal advance. You have normal advance, and you have normal advance. So we're gonna do all of those things. Let this go. Anyone landing his way? You have the Ottomans and Egypt, so we're fighting all the way down here, which should be fine. It's not like they're going to naval invade us or anything. That's not possible. And we still have our one rubber shortage because we are not on good terms with the French. Oh well. Should be good to go. I hope they don't like push in the south and take this region. That would kind of suck. I don't think it'll be a problem. As time goes on, this should be in our favor because we do, of course, have conscripts. The theme of our entire series so far has been conscripts and getting conscripts to fight. Ooh, what do we have here? Yeah, give me prestige. That sounds cool. All right, let's see how our tanks fare in war. We are outnumbered, but I guarantee we are stronger than the Turks. In fact, I definitely don't want all these guys down there. I think we can take 2 of them and put you back here, please. The north battle does not matter. All right, so now we get war criminal. No. No. That's because we're using gas and we're also using flamethrowers. So, you know, the Geneva Convention and all that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna perpetrate some more crimes here, as you do. Get back up to normal tax rate, and let's see how the war is faring for us. Yeah, 127 offense is pretty strong. Pretty strong. I think we're gonna win. Here we go. And this should still let us have the Belle Epic progress. I'm gonna try to get this in before I go to war with France. And I will be going to war with France. They will be our last person. Even if I have to fight the entire world, we're going to try to snag some stuff from France here. Hopefully, I'll have some time to do just that. I'll have a truce with the guys in the south, so it might just be Russia I have to worry about. And Italy, of course. But we are pushing. We already have our one war goal. I'm going to make this our strategic objective there. Let's get our second war goal. Taking the east, and this should actually be very fast. Wow. You can see we have like 10 to 1 odds. It's like early game when you're Great Britain fighting China. We are just absolutely destroying with our tanks and aeroplanes. Let's go ahead and march to Venetia. Move that one. We have everything we need now. Okay. Peace deal. Bam! There we go. Let's go ahead and incorporate those 2 states. These are the last states we'll be able to incorporate. And let them get them on our page for production. They have nothing. There's not a damn thing in Tyrol. There's a good chunk of things in Austria, but I just want to do that to clean up our borders. See, those are really clean borders. I like that. And then we're going to take the French ones. We'll have a nice boxy nation. It'll be all good here. Okay. So with that, we're waiting for the Belle Epic. I think that'll finish around 1925. Paved roads is cool. We're running through all of the society researches now because I'm done with everything else. So we're going to get macroeconomics for the extra company. We'll get the minting. And then what else do we have that's worth getting? Health investments is cool. Bureaucracy cost is probably the other good thing we can get up there. And let's go and make sure we have some tax capacity for some regions here. Oh, those are already in queue to get built. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to get back to slowly building up our economy, and I'll bring you back for the Belle Epic in our final war, and then we will wrap this series up and put a bow on it. So, see you guys soon. All right, we are weeks away from having our Belle Epic fire. I just want to see, because I've never actually gotten this before, because I don't normally play as an advanced nation, but we are going to have some fire. We are sitting at 400 million GDP, 88% literacy, 20 standard of living, and of course we are at lowest taxes while still having a surplus of so much. We got that event. It doesn't actually let us do anything. Cool. Whatever. I want to get it done because I've never gotten it, and I don't know if it was an achievement or anything, so whatever. We will now do probably our last war, where we will go and get the Rhineland for ourselves, take it back from the Parisians. I've enabled damn near everything for our armies except for luxury supplies, since I'm not sure I can afford it. But we are going to just march everybody and put them on the front and tell Great Britain to, or not Great Britain, France to do their best to try to stop us. In fact, okay, I think that's every army. Yeah, they're all marching. This will be our last war. I don't think we'll get another shot at this. Maybe if we do this really fast, I'll be able to do one more and get Alsace-Lorraine. But this will basically be kicking them out of everywhere. Anywhere they could possibly need to be, we will have kicked them off. So what would Alsace-Lorraine take? 34 infamy. We cannot afford to go 34 infamy because that will put us in pariah status. But we're doing quite well otherwise. Yeah, no complaints from me. This will have nice clean borders. Alsace-Lorraine is like de jure France, so I don't mind keeping them de jure. We're kicking them out of the European lands. Brazil's here again. God damn it, Brazil. Do I care enough? Do I go for it? Who can I get involved? Austria wants to get involved. I'm not giving you my fucking state. I like how I broke apart Austria-Hungary. They are back to being independent and separate, even though it's now communist Austria and different flagged Hungary, or not as cool of a flag Hungary, led by King Erno with a fancy last name. All right, let's go back to our baseline taxes just to supply us during this war. We're building a bunch of vineyards because why not? We needed wine. So I'll give us wine. We have never-ending shortages of some goods. And let's kind of just see how we do with our troops here. So how is the automobile shortage affecting our military? Let me just double-check this. I enabled automobiles as something we needed for mobilization. I'm hoping it doesn't hurt our capacity to wage war here. I would think not. Okay, yeah, we're winning both. Just want to make sure. Let's take a look at our army. I just want to take one of our armies here. I can't tell. Used to be you could go and look at the individual states and you'd see like shortages and things. You can't tell that anymore. Let's make a strategic objective down here. We are quite outnumbered. But also, wow, they want to liberate everything. That's not going to happen. Okay, let's go speed 4 and just kind of watch this fight out. Since it's our last war, we'll pay more attention to it. We're winning all of our fights. And numbers will swing towards our side as time progresses. Okay, let's look at it from the, I can't, God, click that. Give me, right there. There we go. Just got to wear down the massive number of forces they have. Because it's all a single front here. Actually, Brazil brings another 192 troops, so we're just fighting at maxed out capacity here. You can see we have the manpower advantage. Here's a good fight for us. In the north, the battle in Rhineland. Good. Let that keep ticking. Logistics secured for morale loss. Then you have bonus morale loss and less recovery. We can look at our KD here. Like a 5x here. That's close to it. Let's call that a 4x there. And then a 3x there. Yeah, close to a 4x. Well, 3.5. So we're getting really good action on some of these fights here. Not going to complain about that at all. Especially with now that we have momentum, we can actually keep pressing, even if we have, you know, two nations fighting us. Oh, also, I'm paying the military a ton of money. There's no reason to do that. I guess it could maybe give me a patriotic fervor if I got a little bit more reasons. Like, let's actually do that. Let's get something that the patriots would like. Can I just throw them in government? Come on, get in here. Get in here because you'll like me more. And we'll just like... whatever. We'll roll with it. This is a really bad government, right? This is a contested. Contested's not bad. Fine. Why don't you like me right now? Loyalists, strongly post restricted speech, nationalist use and universal suffrage. Well, can I just like pump fake this? Yeah, let's pump fake this. It won't actually pass, but that'll get the army stronger. And during the war, that'll be really good for us. Now you can see we're fighting. This is crazy numbers right here. 300k of them. We're still getting 2 to 1s, and the death ratio. Wounded, not so good. So we have the war goal. I technically don't need to push anymore, but I want to. Let's go towards Ile-de-France. Get me out of this war by Christmas, right? That's what they say in all the war movies from World War II. Alright, we're going to lose this fight. Maybe speed 5. I think we can take it now that we've gotten the initial push off. As far as manpower goes, we're kind of doing a number to them. Let's see, what's the numbers on their armies? They have some large group, like the 4th French Army is very strong right now. Sure, just take popularity. Alright, now it's a slaughter. Okay, they're about to go into the negatives. That'll get us the Rhine. Should be acquired fast here. Come on. There's no one. Oh, I'm paused. Oops. Okay. We want to get out of this war pretty fast. That 5-year truce, we could do one more war with the French here and clean up Alsace-Lorraine. Now that we're pushing. I also keep getting migrations targeting us, which is cool. Come on. 20k, and that should be it. Once we get one more week in there, tick down, proposed deal, we will take the Rhineland. It is ours, and look at our glorious borders. Yes, immediately integrate that. Immediately go and do our reset production methods. Let's see what all you have here. You are part of the Rhine, so you get bonus infrastructure and market price impact, which actually just makes this a wonderful state. Do you have a power mill? You do have power. Nice. And we can kick back down to probably really low taxes. Yes, we can. And things are looking up. Things are looking up as they always have. We got a gold mine to roll at some point, so woohoo. Let's fix any of our infrastructure problems. And there we go. All right, at this point, we're just kind of waiting. I think we have one more war in us, probably for Alsace-Lorraine, just to get us the wonderful boxy borders and give myself a really good thumbnail to put on this series. But other than that, we're just kind of waiting. I don't think we're going to have any other crazy movements here. Great Britain has risen super far. Maybe if they have another revolt like they've been having, we'll be fine here. But, you know, no one's going to pass us in any of these. Belgium actually is getting close in standard of living. Got to watch out for you, Belgium. All right, it is time to do our last war with France. We'll be taking Alsace-Lorraine and getting real close to our infamy limit. For a total of 34 infamy, this will push us up right around, what is that? 80 infamy. We'll declare. Mobilize the boys one last time. Raise the conscripts. And out we go. Let's go and promote this guy all the way. Let's make sure everyone has capacity. They do. And to war! Let's get everyone on that front. And we are going to tear up France. Now, France actually has surpassed me a little bit here, so I think I want to pull some stuff here. Let's free Occitania. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I should have done that. We only have 3 years. But we'll be fighting for Alsace-Lorraine. Let it be known that we're going to end in war and accomplish our goals here. There goes Brazil yet again. All right, we're going to need to actually run to Alsace-Lorraine pretty fast here. Does anyone want in on this? Need this war to go off really fast. You say you're confident, but I don't think you are. I don't think you have the manpower to beat me here. Not when I'm repping my full force here. Denmark has embargoed us. Great. That doesn't hurt at all. Cancel one of those. Importing from Russia. We'll just do all our imports here. I don't care. They're not profitable. Okay, much like last time, we have basically parity, if not a little bit favored to them. We have 3 years to win this war. 3 years to solidify ourselves a solid second place in prestige and first place in basically every other aspect of the game. Immediately we have some bad fights here. Yeah, like that's terrible, even though we do still inflict a lot more. Here's a tank shortage. I need to fix that real quick. Tanks. Which one produces tanks? You do. Then throw up another 10 tanks over here. Let's also fix that shortage of infrastructure. And there we go. See, we are pushing, so it still works. Even with the shortages that we do have. Tanks, oil, and rubber. The oil shortage kind of hurts us. That should deal with that. Or at least help deal with that. So our cost of war is much higher than theirs. We also just have a higher economy. What the fuck is that? The hell? Recognize... Sure, I'll recognize you. Hell kind of shit is that? Okay. Let's go ahead and raise our... Just get to the top of our thing here. Let's also go and focus military again. I turned that off in the past. That'll give us our offensive modifiers here. Should help us take what we want a little bit faster. Let's make sure we have people in charge of all our armies. Good. And I think numbers are going to start slowly switching towards ours. Ignoring those shortages. Can't do anything about them, so we won't. Yeah, they have just so many men here. It's hard to get them down, but we're attritioning them. Okay, pushing on all fronts. Okay, there goes a front up there. And here comes the snowball. We've tanked enough that we can now actually deplete their manpower reserves. And so now we should just kill them with all the war debt they're going to get. There we go. Look at that. Blunder over there. Blunder over there. All right, we want to come right over here towards Languedoc. What is the, so do we have one of the war goals now? We do. Can we get this in the War 33? If I lose the Occitanian one, I need to actually put them down here. All these annoying people joining our fucking wars. Okay, it's pushing. It's the lack of multiple fronts that's really starting to hurt us. And we're losing some manpower pretty fast here. At least with some of our armies. Why can they do multiple fronts? Why can't I do multiple attacks? Egypt's out. Shouldn't Brazil be out soon, too? There's a lot of people in this. Here comes more Brazil. Brazil should be out of here soon. Don't care about the election results. It's too late to care. There goes Burgundy. I just want to get this done. We have like a year to win this. Just gotta get to Languedoc. Might be throwing here. Come on. Brazil's out. Cool. Okay, we got multiple fronts. I don't know why we're pushing on that side. What if I just come to the sea here and split them in two? This is where a naval invasion would go so hard right now. Oh, please. We have like a year. There we go. Cleaned up that one. Now they're expanding to the south. Got a lot of small armies, these French do. Alright, so we got 1 year to get rid of them. I think I'm going to say remove that and just go right for Languedoc. We're closer to that than we are to anything else. We have them massively outnumbered now. It's just a matter of time. We would win this if it was real. If there wasn't like a, you know, stop it. Got, you know, like a hard end date. I don't know what I was saying there. But we might still manage it. We're one state away. One state away. Ile-de-France is right up here in the north. We can now do multiple attacks. We just outnumber them that massively. So there goes Ile-de-France. And here comes along with... Yeah, there we took France. Their capital's gone. We occupy the war goal. We're going to do it. Yes! Yes! There goes battleships, and we're going to liberate Occitania. Come on. Give me it. There we go. White peace. Give me the peace deal. And there is a free Occitania and a weakened France. And that solidifies us in a strong second place here. Let's go. We have excess of 2 million. Let's just bump this down. I don't need to pay all that. Bump down, bump down. Let's actually keep paying our military. There's no reason not to. I had these two consumption taxes because they actually are better than doing services. But anyways, we're just going to ride this out and let this finish strong. We'll take a look at around the world as we do so. You can see Brazil has gotten pretty big. They have a GDP of 40 million. China has been mutilated and turned into a mess of stuff. British Raj is still... Britain is done fine. They've survived because I can't reach them, so I can't tear them apart. Russia is still Russia. They, don't do much. It's hit or miss with how they do. They haven't even crossed 100 million GDP despite having Egypt in their market, so... And fucking Mexico. I don't understand. Yeah, so much squander potential up here in Russia. Let's go to Ledger. Let's take a look at those finishing stats here. Prestige, we are in second. We can't beat GDP without, breaking them apart, and we can't reach them without boats, so you know how it is. GDP, we are solidly in first. We have more than the second and third rank combined. Yeah, that math's out, I think. It's pretty close, actually, but we do. Standard living, we are, the next rank great power is 6 behind us. And then pop, we are actually about to surpass Russia and get in the top 5. We have the 2 Chinas and British Raj in front of us. So if that was 1 China, we'd be in the top 5. But whatever. I'm not too worried about it. We have a total of... Let's fix that. I want to get to the even... It's real quick here. We don't have to pause while I do this, but we're just gonna, get me above 2,000 construction, please. I would really appreciate that if I could just get above 1982. Send that up. Come on. There we go. We've crossed that construction. In terms of institutions, we are pretty much maxed out on most stuff. I've been fighting a losing battle here with these bureaucracies because our population grows and the costs grow, and then, vice versa, slide back and forth on the two. We do have eternal shortages of goods. Can't really fix them because of the game we're playing. So that is what it is, but I'm personally not too offended here. August. So I don't remember, when is the end date? Is it exactly 33? Or is it is it January 1st? I'm not sure, but we're going to pause in 31, and I'm going to take myself a screenshot, and then we will... actually, I'll bring you guys back in 31. I'll do my screenshot and stuff in the break, but I'll see you guys when it's time to end this playthrough. I'm a dumbass. I just realized the end date's 1936. As you would expect it to be. Oh, I'm so stupid. Anyway, I'm not gonna take it anymore. We're too big overextended here to really go for an extra end date. What's happening here? Croatia change regime. Okay. We're just gonna ride out, and I'll bring you guys back whenever it's time to end things in 19... I'm just gonna this autopilot, actually. I'm gonna go and get myself some food, but I'll see you guys in December 30th, 1935, and we will wrap this one up, put a bow on it, and move on to our next one. All right, we're here in the tail end of the game, November of 1935. With only 1 month remaining, thought we'd go over and kind of look at our stats and wrap things up. Our final GDP is going to be 572 million, number 1 worldwide and number 1 per capita. Our final literacy is going to be 90.33%, number 3 in the world. Belgium and Sweden are, of course, in front of us. In terms of standard living, we are the number 1. We are quite far ahead of Belgium and Transvaal. And we are the 5th ranked population, behind the 2 Chinas, India, as well as the US. And so that puts us pretty good as far as things go. We have a huge surplus of stuff. Our government is as liberal as you can be. I forgot to pause the game, but whatever. Things have gone well. And yeah, that's a wrap up. This campaign has been plagued by problems, by the way. With me messing up my OBS, with the game crashing randomly all the time. I'm just happy to get this done at this point. Um, Overall, Switzerlake is definitely needs to stay in EU4. Not meant to be played in an economy sim like Vicky, where you need to have international trade and somewhere to get rubber from. So that's what we learned. But I'm happy I did it. I thought I wanted to see if it was possible, and we've learned it is. And honestly, if there wasn't like a time limit, or we had more time in the game, I could have made that ridiculously big. I could have gone as far east as Russia and really done something with it. But I'm happy where we left it off with Vicky. We basically took over Germany, Switzerland, and showed that we can go neck to neck with or toe to toe with the French. So I'm all very happy with it. Does anybody have any other thoughts? I don't have any other thoughts. My thoughts are empty. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the series, and if you have any other cool challenges that you want me to see in Vicky. I think coming up, I'm going to be doing a tutorial series for how to play Vicky in 2024 next. And then also sprinkle in some other challenges I'll be doing in some other games here. Trying to change how I do these Let's Plays, make them more concise, more smaller bits, and have more action instead of some quiet parts in the middle. So I'm gonna keep tweaking things, keep changing how the channel runs, and how I do my my editing and the post for these videos. So thanks for bearing with me with all the technical difficulties of this series, and I'll catch you in the next one.